I think I was 14, but the last time I was in school, so I left really early and I've just been working ever since. So the longer I left it, the harder it was for me to get back into education. So YFM came about, I heard about it and it sounded perfect for me, so I went for it.
I was always kind of into arts and music and all that sort of thing, but I guess I just didn't really know what I wanted. I was a big ball of anxiety. I wasn't able to socialise that much, and I felt kind of lost, to be honest, you know, that kind of way. And didn't know where I was going to go, where I'd end up.
I just finished college. I had nothing to do, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was like in a hole. I didn't know what to do.
In my spare time, I do a lot of cabaret. I would have worked a lot on my own and just produced my own ideas and, you know, done stage performances pretty much solo as solo projects, yeah.
I did leave school and I was working on music for a long time. I was like writing. I didn't really have a place to go, so at that time one of my friends came up to me and he goes, there's this place we can go to and you can do your music there. And I was like, where can I do that? And then the filmmakers came around and I was like, oh, this is a place to go now.
I suppose I was kind of like going down a bad path of like drugs and drink and stuff. And it was actually while I was in KY that I made the choice to change all that. And I was quite lucky to actually have the opportunity of a course like this that's more productive and, you know, allow me to make that transition with more creative outlet on the side.
The first day when I came in, I didn't know, I'd say, about half the people. I knew a few, and I was like skeptical. I didn't know what was going to happen or didn't know what was going to go on.
Like the kind of churning feeling in your stomach where you're excited but really scared at the same time, because it's like when you're first going, like your very first day of school, it's like, Mama, I don't want to go.
I was scared, I was really scared. It was a good atmosphere, but it was I just felt really, I felt the distance between the last time I was in school and this time. But I could see the changes straight away, and within a few days I started to get less and less scared and more interested in what was being taught and the way it was being taught as well. It was really, really perfect for me. I was really glad that I picked it.
I'm 37, so my first thought was that everybody was quite young. But I mean, I think I've fitted quite well into the course because we're all the same people, even though it doesn't matter what age you are, we're all kind of creative types.
So the first day was just an easy day, and they were just telling us about all these things we could do, and I was like, oh my God, like we can do all these things, we can make videos, have different groups and stuff like that to make stuff, all come together and all, and I was like, all right. And then the biggest thing was ever told to me was, it's about what you want to do as well. Like, it's something that you're interested in, you can build that here if it wraps into creativity. And I was like, oh, this is perfect, like, you know.
I've done a few multimedia courses. They were just like meaningless theory, and it's stuff that everyone already knows. But with this course, it's a lot different. You get to be like more hands-on with the camera. The tutors are more down to earth with you. They're like not just sitting there looking at a sheet and reading everything. They're actually giving you their thoughts and opinions.
I have a degree in media, but I feel like I've gotten more experience from this course because everything is just very practical. And in filmmakers, you make things, you don't just talk about making them.
I started off as just a photographer in the course, but then I got roped into filming Arena's first short film, which then made me go on to be the only cameraman Arena went to, which really boils down to I'm the only cameraman that works in the course.
It just feels like a community of creative people, and it just an organism on its own, that we're all working together on everybody else's projects, so nobody's left on their own with their projects. So it's rather a community than a classroom.
Collaboration is important because it brings so many difference, like not only to music but to everything. Like if it's film or anything, like, you know, when you get people collabing together, it really makes something. You know what I mean? Because people have different opinions and people have different skills, and when you put them skills together, you have one massive thing that's absolutely brilliant, you know.
Different ideas just bounce off each other and second opinions and stuff like that, and I think it's important a lot of the time, because if you lock yourself in a room on your own all the time, you know, you'll just kind of lock yourself in a bit of a bubble, and you know, you won't be able to, you might make stuff that's good, but then at the same time, like, you know, who's going to judge it? So I mean, what's the point, you know?
It's a whole nother level if you can get a team of people who like each other and how, you know, all the elements come together and all that stuff. That's kind of what it's all about. I'd like to find a group of people who I can stay in touch with, that I could, you know, work with in any projects I'd like to do. And I think this course is just a good place to find people like that. So.
The most exciting thing I've done this year is building up a game and starting off being a level designer. And it's something that I've always wanted to do because I've always had a great passion for 3D arts.
I learned how to operate a camera before the course. I had never touched a camera in my life.
Things I really enjoyed in the year were the acting part, the stuff I didn't think that I would be able to do.
I'd never edited before, but I really like it, and I like the program. Even, like, you know, aspects of filming and recording and just all elements of the film industry, really.
I've learned so much different various aspects of software which I was completely useless at beforehand. I didn't even know what half of the stuff even was. I didn't even know it existed. This course has given me like a lot, like almost too much to take in sometimes. So.
Oh, this is so hard, but it's so cool. Like, I've never got to do this before, and the fact that we get to hold these cameras and use this equipment that we've never used or never been allowed near before, you know what I mean? Or it costs you thousands to own it. Like, I mean, the fact that you're able to make your own stuff like that's just the best thing ever, man, you know what I mean?
We've done film productions, audio productions, graphic design, image processing, games developing, one of my favorites. We've done marketing, we've done business modules.
Some of the best days in college were guest lecturers, because you have people, you know, that are doing their job in real life. They have real life experience and they're in the industry. So
Balcony TV was a simple idea. We just lived in an apartment. We didn't do anything with the balcony.
They know what it's like to go from where we are now to where I guess we want to go to.
At the end of the day, you want to find out what the reality is once you finish the course, and not somebody telling you what you think it should be, or, you know, what you imagine is going to happen. You want to hear people with real life experiences.
We created a simple website, and we were 6 months before YouTube started, which is kind of an interesting thing to think of, because YouTube wasn't there before we started.
To tell us, you know, just how much hard work it is. It's not easy, but it's possible, and they're proof that it's possible. So
you've got a mix. So everyone's got your
Son, I told you, I'll train you hard, I'll bring you over the pond, I'll get you to top level. Simple, score the goals, score the birds.
It's been such a journey, and it just feels like it's been fate, to be honest. And at this stage now, I don't know where I'd be without these guys.
This has been a nice place to spend my time while I'm making those changes in my life. I've always been kind of like nervous and awkward and stuff, and I don't think I'm like entirely over that, but definitely the stuff I've got up to here has, you know, helped me in that sense.
Now it just seems like a bit of a fairy tale that I was dreaming of becoming this as a child, and I wanted to write scripts and direct and just do everything that involved filmmaking. and now this has become a reality. It's kind of surreal.
I've learned to be more confident. Like, it's really built my confidence up to a better level than it was before.
It's different, like it's just people that have the same interest in me, you know. Definitely great place for creative people.
I'm just going to keep doing the things I want to do. Like, if projects arise that I'm interested in, I'll just be like, yes, I will definitely help out on that, and I'll put all my energy into that in the moment. But I'm not one to plan like 10 years ahead.
I suppose this course is breaking the stigma that you can be creative and you can make it a job, you can be sustainable with it. And that is one part that I wasn't sure about before considering it seriously as a career and profession. And because I created a few films throughout the duration of this course, I'm just aiming at creating more and creating the director's reel and just keeping going with that.
Start thinking more about having my own company, and now it's a thing where I just want to help other creative people as well, not only just be a rapper for myself and go out and do my own music. I'd like to create a place that I could promote artists.
Like before the course, I had no, I wouldn't have dreamed that I was ever going to film a video or make a music video. And now, I guess I've got new dreams to kind of do this for a living and see how far we can take it. So already we've been asked to make a video for somebody who contacted me who's seen the coursework I've done. So it's a good start, and I'm just going to keep seeing where I can go with it. So the sky's the limit, I guess. I'm excited about the future for the first time in a long time because of what I've learned.
Keep going, it's okay. Don't cut.